Day 6 of testimony in the au pair affair trial, and it's one officer's story against another. Was a detective wrongfully removed from the case, or were his findings just plain wrong? Brendan Banfield is accused of killing his wife and another man in 2023. Erika Gonzalez is in the newsroom with today's biggest headlines in the trial. Erika, what stood out to you today?
Well, the defense has been eager to get to the digital forensics of this case. Today, the story of an experienced detective in digital forensics was cut by accusations that his work was just wrong. Much has been made of a detective's analysis that Christine Banfield was the one who used her laptop to establish a sex fetish account. Well, today, that theory was cut down, and by more than just one officer. There were multiple who said that that theory was incorrect, that Christine had never visited a porn site, much less something to that extent, and that it's impossible to definitively pin a person to a digital device. We also learned that rumors were swirling within the Fairfax County Police Department when this case was coming together. And then it was the case of the dueling theories. We hear from homicide detective Leah Smith, who said that there were two theories in this case and, quote, we needed to get behind the right one.
For the investigation, catfishing is maybe how you got to a point, but what happened in the room, in the bedroom, that is really what you need to figure out. That's the determination of who would be charged in the crime of murder.
And she would later go on to say that it was the blood evidence that ultimately allowed them to bring charges against Brendan Banfield. Testimony is still ongoing right now. Court is going to go till 5:30, working a little extra today, and jury will be back in session tomorrow because the judge is racing against the clock, this impending snowstorm that we are all talking about this afternoon. Drew is still listening in on that trial. You'll hear from him coming up at 5:30, and join us this evening for News 4 at 7:30. The case au pair affair, where we'll be recapping all of the week's events in a special broadcast for you.
All right, Erika Gonzalez in our newsroom. Erika, thank you.